Install an automotive security system. You have purchased your very own car alarm security system. You are very excited about this, as you have always wanted that type of system for your car. Before you begin installing the unit in the car by yourself, be sure to keep a few things in mind. Preparation is the key to any good installation procedure. You will need all the necessary tools laid out, and you will need to review the installation instructions, which came with your unit. Study the diagrams first, and try to take a mental picture of how the setup should be, even before you enter your car. Be sure not to lose the instructions, as these will be your only reference material during the installation. Set up your tools. Apart from the regular screwdrivers, hammers and assortment of wrenches, installing a car security system also requires wire cutters, a soldering iron, electrical tape, a crimping tool and a multimeter. You will need the multimeter to determine which switches are which. Remember that different automakers have different color combinations for their electrical wiring, so the multimeter is the safest and best way to test for this. When using the multimeter, the black lead is the negative lead. This should always be touching the car's chassis ground. The chassis ground is any metal part of the car that is linked to the negative battery cable. The red lead is the lead you will connect to the part you want to test. When mounting your siren, the standard place to put it is under the hood, about 20 inches away from any heat source or part of the engine. Orient the siren face down. When it rains, water can seep through the hood and seep into the siren if it is oriented face up. This will destroy it. You also have the option of mounting the siren in the inner fender. If you decide to do this, make sure that the siren is out of a thief's normal reach. Orient the wires that connect the siren to the system away from arm's reach as well. The central unit of your alarm system can be placed under the dashboard. Mounting it here gives you better signal range for your remote control, and it will be easier to wire the rest of the parts, since it is closer to each part. Of course, most thieves will already know to look here for your central unit. You may also mount the central unit under the driver's seat. It's not as obvious as putting it under the dashboard, and it is also relatively close to the other parts of the system that it can be wired into. Of course, you may not get the optimal signal range for your remote control. Your car alarm system sensors should be placed in the body of the car itself. Be sure to mount these in areas that cannot get wet, the best idea would be to mount these sensors close to the center or base of the vehicle. Placing the sensors here ensures that any shock from the front or the back of the vehicle will be read equally. Remember, you are looking for the best possible scope of coverage for these sensors. You may also do a little trial and error on your own, to find the best possible area for your sensors.